What are my next steps if my employer ignores disability accommodation? Imagine asking for help at work because of a disability and feeling like your request is falling on deaf ears. It can be frustrating, but you do have options. When your employer ignores your disability accommodation request, it's important to know your rights and what steps to take next. The Americans with Disabilities Act requires employers to respond and provide reasonable adjustments. Ignoring your request is against the law. First, make sure your request was clear and put in writing. Write down the date you asked, what you asked for, and keep copies of all emails or messages. This documentation will be useful if you need to prove your case later. If your employer doesn't reply or refuses your request, ask them to give you a written explanation. They are required to tell you why they are denying or ignoring your request. If they don't, that could be a violation of your rights. Next, try to start an interactive process with your employer. This means having a conversation about your needs and possible solutions. Sometimes, employers don't fully understand what you need or might suggest a different accommodation. You have the right to participate in this discussion and suggest alternatives that could work for both of you. If your employer continues to ignore your request or denies it without a valid reason, you can file a complaint. You can submit a charge of discrimination with the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. The EEO investigates these claims and can help you find a resolution. Keep in mind, there are time limits for filing, so act quickly. If you work for a federal agency, you might also be able to file a complaint with their internal Equal Employment Opportunity Office. It's also a good idea to talk to an attorney who specializes in disability rights or employment law. They can review your case, explain your options, and help you if you decide to take legal action. Many attorneys offer free consultations, so you can get advice without cost. Throughout this process, keep detailed records of all your requests, communications, and any responses. This paperwork can support your case if you need to file a formal complaint or pursue legal steps. Remember, you have the right to request reasonable accommodations and to be treated fairly at work. If your employer ignores your request, you are not alone. There are clear steps you can take to stand up for your rights and find a solution.